That's a nice
How's it
intro. That's a
going,
beautiful.
everyone? I'm Erwinville. This is my good friend Madpandagaming.
What's up?
All right, so then we're going to be talking. Well, we're going to be having a broadcast
You know
actually.
what?
What?
Panda was my father. Nah,
Whoa.
Panda was my father.
But
Alright, but
yeah,
what's going on over here?
yeah. So we're going to be
Thanks
talking
for
about.
thanks thanks for having me.
No problem, man. Thanks for being on the channel, man.
No problem.
Yeah. So we're going to
Alright,
be talking
okay.
about. Well, we'll see what we'll be talking about.
Alright,
Asking
let's
each
go.
other questions, I guess. But yeah. So are you looking forward to any games that are coming out?
Yeah, I got a couple. It's kind of hard to remember them by name, but I think the one that I'm most excited for is Wolverine. Wolverine
Wolverine.
is
Yeah.
yeah. That one for me is on my bucket. No, I think the one that's on my back bucket list actually like above Wolverine would be the new God of War. That's the one I'm waiting for.
The only thing I'm hoping about, yeah, me too. But the thing I'm hoping for God of War is for it to not be really short.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I could see that, but then again, I feel like it's gonna be a bit hard for it to be longer. Like what I'm scared is that we won't have enough boss fights. You know, because
Yeah,
I feel like that was one of the main issues in God of War One, or not God of War One, but God of War Four.
yeah, one for the PS4.
PS4, God of War PS4 was the fact that although there was a lot of like fights, most of them weren't boss fights. There were like a lot of trolls, like those big ass dudes,
Yeah,
elemental trolls. Each one had a different elemental power, but I wouldn't consider those boss fights. In reality, that God of War had like what, 5 boss fights in totality, which was Conor McGregor. I mean, fucking the skinny guy, the skinny,
skinny fighter. Yeah,
skinny dude. I forgot. Damn it, dude! I
the
forgot his
god.
name.
I know the one that doesn't die.
Yeah, the guy that doesn't die until he actually dies. Then we have who else? We have the son of both sons of Thor. Then we have Freya, and you could even include the Valkyries there, but I don't know if I want to include the Valkyries. I see those as like side villains. You know what I mean? Side bosses. But I really want them to go back to like their roots from the old God of War games with like the theatrics and all that. I think that's something that really captivated people back in the day, and that's something that I felt like was missing from the new one. You got to fight the dragon, remember? You remember playing that, right?
Which one?
The dragon in God of War 4?
There was a
God of
dragon.
War PS4? Yeah.
I don't remember. It's
You
been
don't
so.
remember?
No, it's been a while
Exactly.
for me. Yeah.
No, the reason you don't remember it is because that fight was not memorable, in my opinion.
Hmm.
It really wasn't. It was kind of lackluster, in my personal opinion. But yeah, after that, I'm waiting for Wolverine. I'm kind of nervous about that game, but I shouldn't be because Square Enix is not the ones who are making that game. It's
Yeah.
Insomniac. It's the ones who make Spider-Man. So there's something to be excited about that. But then again, I'm scared on how they're gonna do the movements and everything like that.
I feel like
Because
it's gonna be pretty close to Spider-Man, just without maybe wall climbing because the
the
claws.
claws,
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. But the thing is that how we saw with Spider-Man, he's more mobile with the web swinging and stuff like that. They could definitely take the route with Batman, but then again, Batman was a bit more mobile with the fact that he can
Do
glide, the gliding. But I think
also
that is,
the hook shot.
yeah. Oh, the hook as
Boomerang.
well. The hook,
Yeah, the boomerang.
the boomerangs, and they
Batarangs. There you
will
go.
batarangs. There you go. This fucking guy, boomerangs. No,
Boomerang.
boomerangs. Fucking throwing random ass boomerangs. Yeah, that's the wrong hero, bro. That's Captain Boomerang.
Hey, at least I
No,
remember it was boomerang.
right. That's a whole different squad, bro.
I mean,
That's a different squad.
battering, not boomerang.
Battery. There you go. No, but yeah, I'm just kind of nervous with like how all that's gonna work because even with Batman, the original one, Asylum, like you said, it still had the grappling hook. It still had the cape to glide,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be a bit different with Wolverine. They could go with the one. I don't know if you remember playing this game. It was the tie-in game to the movie, the Wolverine, like the video game that came out in I think it was 2010.
No, I don't remember.
It was like super gory. It was a Wolverine game. It's like a lot of people's like favorite, Wolverine game because it's one of the only Wolverine games. But yeah, I think that game did it really good with the combat. It was very mobile. Like Wolverine could jump really far, run super fast, and I feel like if they go that route, it might work. But also, like, where do you think Wolverine the game is gonna take place? Do you think it's gonna take place in New York or somewhere else?
I think somewhere else.
Yeah,
Because
me too.
like there's I don't know if you've seen all apparently there's like a ton of Easter eggs in the trailer. Yeah, like the first.
I actually haven't seen that. I honestly forgot about watching that, but
Yeah.
I heard that there's a couple of Easter eggs in the trailer. And
Yeah,
stuff.
there's like a couple Easter eggs, like the day where Wolverine first showed up. Like it'll show you the year. And then,
Okay.
That's all I remember from the Easter eggs.
No, yeah, for me. But where exactly do you think Wolverine is gonna take place? Like, I don't know, because I don't think it's gonna be New York. I personally don't think it's gonna.
Oh, so I think you know what I just thought about? Like he might actually be like on a motorcycle all the time, traveling.
Exactly, dude.
I
That's
think, yeah,
literally,
yeah.
dude. That's
So it
literally
might be like
where I was.
So I think it might be like what is
Days
it called?
Gone?
No, not like Days Gone.
Fuck.
Like it's
I
gonna
thought
be
we
like
were on the same page here. God damn it.
yeah, kind of like Days Gone.
No, but that's exactly what I was thinking of because Wolverine has a bike, he has a motorcycle, and that would be interesting if they brought in a motorcycle into Wolverine's gameplay. You know, kind of like the Batmobile or kind of like the web swinging in Spider-Man PS4. They could do that exact same thing, but with a motorcycle. And I have a feeling that it could either take place somewhere in Arizona. Because he's wearing his that plaid shirt. He's wearing the
it's kind of like
it could take like in a deserty place, or I could also seeing it take place in somewhere in Canada because that's where Wolverine is from, and somewhere like where there's a lot of forest, open area forests, facilities and stuff like that. But what I imagine Wolverine being is kind of like Days Gone. But with a superhero and no zombies, of course. But for me, that's what I kind of envision. Something that's not completely mobile, but it does allow you to, go crazy, basically.
Yeah, I hope it's kind of like open world, not limited world. Yeah.
But think about it this
like,
way.
It kind of makes it kind of hard too, because I don't know a lot about Wolverine to tell you the truth. Like I like him like as a character. He looks pretty cool. He looks dope. Sounds cool.
Something that I'm not nervous about though is the skins, because I definitely know that Insomniac is gonna have the skins covered.
Oh
They did an amazing job with Spider-Man, dude. Like we're trying to do that ranking, but it's so hard because all the skins are really good.
Because none of them are really bad. None of them.
They're all like comic accurate.
Yeah, they did a really good job. Yeah.
Then you look at Marvel's Avengers, and they're on some other shit. they're like mixing and matching, customize this bullshit. It's like no, like you know what? Let's not get into Marvel's Avengers because now I'm gonna go on a tangent. I'm gonna go on a rant. God damn, I was there with Hope. I was telling everyone like, oh, just wait for it. It's gonna blow everyone away. It literally blew everyone away to the point where no one wants to come back to it. like God, like it's bad. But yeah, Wolverine is one that I'm waiting for. I don't want to get my hopes up too high on these theories on where I think it's gonna be, but. Yeah, but I always envisioned, imagine, wouldn't it be cool facing other mutants as Wolverine in a forest, and the forest is completely destructible? So, you could throw each other... wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool?
I feel like we're gonna get that in the end, like an end cameo or something.
That could
Marvel.
be.
Yeah, next superhero. I don't know.
But something that I don't want them to do... the way they did Marvel Spider-Man, something that I really didn't like about Marvel Spider-Man was the fact that they always showed these glimpses of other heroes, these Easter eggs with the Avengers Tower, with the dog from Inhumans.
Oh, a teaser, remember this thing? Yeah.
the Daredevil's fucking headquarters, Doctor Strange headquarters. You know, they showed all these things, but they never mentioned where all these heroes are at. You know, and for me it was kind of weird because, you know, in that scene in Spider-Man PS4 where they released the Devil's Virus or something like that. Remember? Yeah. Where were all the heroes? Like there were nowhere to be found. Like, is Spider-Man the only hero in New York at that time? Like, what happened to all the heroes? Like, that's something that I didn't like, because they were giving us Easter eggs that other heroes existed in that world, but they were nowhere to be found. And then there was like, I don't want that to happen with Wolverine, where they just give us a bunch of Easter eggs about all these heroes, but then they're nowhere to be found. Like, I don't think. I wouldn't like that, because it does expand the world, but at the same time it makes it feel small because you don't have interactions with any of these people. You know, wouldn't it be cool if in Spider-Man PS4 you were able to do at least a mission with Daredevil, or like just talk to Daredevil himself, know that he's at least there. You know, that would have been interesting.
That's what I'm hoping for. Actually, yeah. Rather than playing, you know what I'm hoping for Spider-Man 2 is we don't get to play as MJ MJ.
I want that too. Like, I don't want them to play as MJ, because I honestly never liked those missions. I felt like they really slowed down the pace of the game.
I wish we can skip them. I wish it was skippable, but
yeah. But I personally think that they're still gonna make a comeback. I feel like they're gonna come back because they need something like that to slow down the pace of the game. You know what I mean? To make the game a bit longer, to, you know, just make sure you absorb everything. But yeah. But one thing I do want about the Wolverine game is to have a boss fight where you fight the Hulk, because that's a big thing about Wolverine, that he fights the Hulk in one of the comic books, and that's a must-have, bro. If you're gonna make a Wolverine game, you gotta have at least the Hulk, dude. The Hulk is someone that would be a cool boss fight to have. You know, maybe he's under control or something. That would be pretty cool. But yeah. How about you? What game are you anticipating?
Well, you already know, Spider-Man 2. I'm waiting for that. Dude, when I saw the trailer, I'm like, oh, is it coming out this year? What? It's coming out 2 years from now? 2030.
That show was heartbreaking.
I mean, 2023.
That shit was heartbreaking. But did you see Venom? Like that?
Venom? Oh yeah. I'm like, ooh.
I got chills when I saw that. I was like, right. I was like,
I hope we get to play as him. I'm really hoping as.
I don't think we will. I think we're gonna play as one of the Spider-Mans, you know, with the symbiote on.
I hope we get to do it kind of like GTA 5 style.
Yeah. But I do know something that there's gonna happen, though. I do know that they're for sure gonna do this, and I could, you know, place $20 on the line.
No.
And that's the fact. No, but I feel that confident. I feel like there's gonna be a mission. Let's say whoever takes the symbiote, right? Let's say that Spider-Man or Peter Parker takes the symbiote. I feel like there's gonna be a mission where you have to fight the other Spider-Man. I feel like there's gonna be a mission like that.
Ooh, like
because you know how like the symbiote itself makes your thoughts darker. It makes you more, in a sense, darker, right?
Yeah.
I feel like whoever takes the symbiote, Miles or Peter, they're gonna become a bit darker for that instance, that they're gonna end up fighting within each other. That would be very, very interesting. But yeah, I wonder where they're gonna take Spider-Man 2 in New York. Do you think it's still gonna be in New York? Erwin?
Yeah, I do think so. Yeah, because I think they have like this other section of like, you know how it's an open world game, and then there's like the invisible walls.
Yeah.
From the bridge. Yeah.
They do have that, but I feel like if they do New York, I think for the third game, basically you can consider it the third game because of Miles Morales standalone.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna
it's more
feel
like DLC, man.
Way too repetitive, dude. You know, having New York again in a video game. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if they changed up a couple things, but I feel like traveling through the same areas and everything like that, I feel like it would be a bit repetitive. I feel like they really gotta widen it to the point where you could actually go outside the boundaries of the bridges that they had in the first game.
Yeah.
Like you said, but I don't know. Maybe even like that, I think it'd be... Or even if they did missions like outside of New York, like if they took us like somewhere else, like for a certain mission, or I don't know, that would be interesting.
I don't know. I'll probably see them like taking us in the like Shield's ship or something.
Yeah, that could be interesting. I really do hope that they actually finally show other heroes besides, Miles and Peter.
No, they're gonna just keep giving us like, oh hey,
Like all these
other
Easter
heroes,
eggs.
yeah. Like, oh hey, we have there's other heroes in New York.
In this world, but you can't see them.
Yeah, because we can't afford them.
They're
right
like,
now.
they're like, yeah, we're facing world-ending threats, but only Spider-Man exists in New York.
We want you to remember this is just a Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah. Back in the day, I still remember like there was a theory going on that the reason why the Avengers were not in New York were because they were the Avengers from Marvel's Avengers, and I think they already confirmed that it's not. Thankfully, that it's not part of the same universe. So at least I'm grateful because of that. But yeah. What other game after Spider-Man are you looking forward to?
Well, I also have a Switch, another console. I'm looking forward to some Switch games that are coming out pretty soon, which are Pokemon. I'm hoping they don't like F it up like Sword and Shield. And,
yeah,
because Sword and Shield, I didn't enjoy it.
Oh really? Why?
Because you had to buy DLC from them, and then rather than there's like over 1,000 Pokemon now, they only give you like limited Pokemon now. Yeah, so.
My bad.
It's all good.
No, yeah, but I heard you.
No, because in Pokemon there's a national dex with all the Pokemon.
National
over
Dex?
1,000, yeah. So which is like you can catch all the
Isn't there
Pokemon.
a Pokemon game called Arceus
Yeah, it's coming out next year.
next year? So is that gonna be like open world or no?
I hope so. Because of the new Pokemon, I mean, Sword and Shield was supposed to be open world, but that let me down.
Yeah. Do you know a game that they announced a while back ago that I'm really excited for? And that's Harry Potter, the open world Harry Potter game where you could create your own character, go to your like own house and stuff. Like for me, I really want to play that because I grew up watching Harry Potter and I think that'd be really fucking cool.
My bad, homie. My mom is yelling.
Yeah,
You heal her?
No. You're like, what do you want? What do you want, Mom?
Dude, I'm throwing like so many blankets over my door.
Oh hell no. Funny as hell. No, but yeah, another game I'm waiting for?
Yeah. What?
Assassin's Creed. Nah.
I'm like, damn, you're waiting for that new Assassin's Creed game to come out.
No, fuck around. But no, yeah, I'm waiting for whenever they released GTA 6 in like 30 years.
Oh man, I'm waiting for I'm hoping for those remakes. They did confirm
Did you
it, right?
hear? Wait, give me a second. Did you hear? Oh wait, the remakes? I think
Yeah,
they're
the remastered ones.
They
confirmed it, right?
Yeah, they confirmed those.
Oh,
Something that they confirmed about a remaster actually is that they might remaster or remake the original Red Dead Redemption. I actually never played that game. I don't know if you ever did.
Oh, I remember a friend in elementary was hyping it up.
Yeah,
he's like, yo, dude, have you played Red Dead Redemption? I'm like, no. He's like, yo, that's a good game.
Yeah, they might. Well, I'm pretty sure they will remake it or remaster it. One of the two.
I'm hoping they do. Well, I'm hoping they do the GTA, but I know what's gonna happen in the remake of remastered of the.
What's
GTA,
a game?
huh?
What's a game that you wish would come out?
It'll come out.
A game that right now has no possibility to come out, but that you wish there was a sequel to a game or a certain game that you wish were to come out.
Damn, I can't think of one right away.
I really want a Infamous game, another Infamous game.
Oh yeah, that's.
I really want to know because dude, the last game, like they ended up in a cliffhanger, and that game has so much potential now. Like,
yeah,
like it's crazy, dude. I will say this: that the Infamous Second Son, the one that came out in 2014, it does have a huge problem, and that's that the missions get really repetitive, but the gameplay itself was really fun in my opinion. You know, you can absorb. You have this main character that can absorb different powers, and each one is like completely unique. You know what I mean?
Did you do this as a kid where you saw Second Son and then you try to look up First Son?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, yo, man, is there a First Son? Let me look this up.
I literally thought I was the only one, dude. What the fuck? I legitimately thought I was the only one.
No, I did that too.
Like, when I heard about Second Son, I was like, wait, who's the First Son? I was No, but apparently for the First Son is something to do with the first game or something. That's First Son.
Where's the first game?
The First Son is Infamous. I think it's like the core thing that explodes. Okay. I think that's what it's called. First Son and then Second Son.
Yo, I looked up First Son.
First Son, yeah, dude, yeah, me too. I still remember, dude, because I was like looking for that shit like really hard, because I was like, and there's a second one, there's a first one, or else they're pulling an Xbox thing where one is Xbox, then Xbox 360,
you skipped the first game,
then Xbox One, and you're like, what?
It skipped it.
Oh yeah, they skipped
360 First Son, yeah.
It's like if PlayStation went from PlayStation 1
to PlayStation
55. You're like, what? What happened to the other?
What happened to the other consoles? Oh no,
other 44, or other 54. I mean, Jesus Christ, I can't even count. I was always really bad at math.
It's all good. Me too.
But yeah, Infamous is one that I really want them to make. Like, how about recent games? Like, which recent game are you likely to buy or get? That's coming out like within this year actually.
Metroid Dread. It's coming out next week. It's coming. Oh, it's what, Metroid?
Yeah.
You know, like Samus, the chick that's on.
Yeah. But I thought that was only for Xbox.
No, it's Nintendo.
Oh, Nintendo. Okay.
No, that's Halo, man.
That's Halo.
Yeah, I really do want to get an Xbox, but I'm waiting for the new ones to come out. Well, they're already out, but I'm just waiting for them to restock.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the new Xbox X Series to come back, to restock. Because I want to buy a physical disc. I want to buy physical stuff.
Before we move any forward, did you hear about that they made a poll with like 20 million people or something, where I'm not too sure if that's correct or not, but apparently all these 20 million people, most of them agreed that God of War PS4 is the best game of all time. Do you agree with that or no?
I mean, it's one of the best games, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's one of my favorite games.
It's a beautiful game, you know, it's a beautiful story and everything like that. It's what The Last of Us 2 should have been, but don't get me started with The Last of Us 2. I feel like throwing up, but what's it called? I don't know if I would consider it the best game in the world, like, ever, personally, but I would consider it a really good game.
Like, it's up there, it's like one of my favorite games, it's up there for me.
I would say it's like maybe top 10 in the world. Maybe top 5. But I wouldn't say it's the best. For you, which one would be the best one in the world? For you specifically?
For me? It's kind of tough because, like, well, you already know. I like my stupid long RPGs, Persona 5, but
it could be anything. Like, for you specifically, for you, what for you is your favorite or best game for you ever? It could be Tetris. No,
Tetris. What do you mean, man? My favorite is probably Persona. I like. Well, I have a series I like. You know, like you like Assassin's Creed. I like Persona.
True, true, true. No, for me, you know, it would be really easy for me to say, "Oh, it's The Last of Us," because that's my favorite game of all time.
What happened to the second one, fam? What happened to the second one?
Fuck to the second one. It's not canon. I don't consider it canon, bro. I really don't. Like, in the head canon wise, I just don't consider it canon. I consider it as a plausible future, but something that never happened. Like, for me, that's not a canon game. For me, I'm not accepting it. I'm trying to erase it off my memory, basically. But
yeah.
The Last of Us, the first one, is my favorite game of all time. But I wouldn't say it's the best game of all time. For me, the best game of all time, though, is The Witcher 3.
The Witcher 3?
The Witcher 3 is the best game for me of all time because it has an amazing story. It has a huge world with so much detail. You basically have all these missions that, you know, tie in with each other. You know, you could do this like simple mission that you're like, oh, this won't have any effect on anything, and then it affects the progress of your story. For example, let's say you encounter someone that's tied up randomly in the woods, and I think that is a real example from what I remember. And you get the option: oh, you could untie this guy, or you could just leave him there to die to his own fate. And if you untie him, what's it called? In later in the future, I think he helps you out with something. But if you don't untie him later in the future, in the main story, you might encounter this person, and he might be like an obstacle to you. Like he might set up a trap or something as a revenge. Like the world feels like so interconnected, and I think they just did a really good job. The only thing that I hate about this game is the fact that when you're fighting, you can't jump at all. Like you can't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like about you know, there's too many missions, man. Well, I mean, I don't. I mean, that's really good that it's super long.
For me, it doesn't matter if there's so many missions because each mission, like I said, is really good. You know, it's like they really did a good job. It's not like Assassin's Creed Valhalla where like you do a mission and then you never get like a resolution to it. Like in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, there's a story.
What do you when a side quest becomes mandatory? Does it become a side quest?
Wait, what?
So if a side quest becomes mandatory, if it's well, let me tell you. Okay, so let me explain. So when does a side quest become a side quest?
A side quest, well, a side quest could be it's not a side quest if it becomes mandatory because then that's just a main story quest. You know, if you really gotta do that. But a side quest would be for me something that you just stumble upon, you know, in the world on your way to the main quest, and you just see what's happening there, and you know, you just go on it, and, you know, do it.
Yeah, not for no. There's a game you should try out where their side quests become main stories, man. They become mandatory. You gotta do them to continue the game. Xenoblade Chronicles, Gorna Torna.
I knew you were gonna say that.
What, Xenoblade? Hell yeah, man. I love my Xenoblade, man. I love my Xeno.
Something told me.
What? It's better than my anime names, man. Where you're like, what the hell are you watching? Oh, something fucking something with a sentence.
No, don't even get me started with that. Like I would ask you for an anime, like, oh, what's a good anime to watch, and you would pull out a fucking
sentence
book and start reading it. Like I said, anime, not book, and you're like, that is the anime's name. I was like, what?
What? Do you have time to save that? Wait, no. What's the one I told you?
Paragraph up in that bitch.
Oh, if you have after you. Oh no! If the world is ending, do you have time to save me? Question mark.
Question mark. What will I eat today? Tomato soup or your ass? I mean, what? Question mark.
What?
What? Oh, that's never mind. No, but on some real shit, like those animes or mangas you read are next level.
So is there any anime you're looking forward to, or no?
Anime, right now, not really, to be honest. It's because I kind of dropped anime for a good second. I don't want to, but you know, I've just been working a lot that I just don't have enough time. But I really want to get back into Fire Force because that's one that I haven't finished. I think I only watched like the first 4 episodes, but after that I didn't actually complete it. The first 4 episodes of the second season, that is. And the one that I'm basically only watching at the moment right now is Boruto.
Boruto?
Did you hear what happened in the latest episode?
What? Did someone get stabbed, or it just proved that everyone's like, what the hell's going on, man? I heard about the things where like everyone now is just weak.
Wait,
the only good character, the only good one is
spoiler alert! Spoiler alert for anyone that watches this. That's the Naruto or Boruto fan. But yeah, basically, Sasuke got his Renegon. Well, it's a Renegon now because he doesn't have it anymore.
Renegon.
Boruto's Renegon. Like, that shit's gone, bro. Like, what's it called? Yeah, Boruto basically destroyed that shit. But it wasn't really Boruto. It was Momoshiki. It was the thing that's inside Boruto that ended up controlling Boruto. And yeah, he stabbed, Sasuke in the eye. I knew about that for a good minute already because I read the manga. But yeah, another thing that happened is that Kurama is officially dead. Like, he's not coming back. People seem to be in denial. Like, oh no, but he could do this or he could do that. And they're like, no, like, Kurama's dead. Like, he even explains it that there's no way to actually bring him back to life anymore because, like, his chakra got depleted, so he's basically gone forever. Like, yeah. And then people are mad because, like you said, they got nerfed. And
because like everyone's getting their ass clapped apparently because it was like 5 against 1 dude.
Yeah, but they don't understand that it's not like Dragon Ball. Like, the new mangaka that writes the manga is inspired by Dragon Ball. Like, he likes what they do, but he's not trying to do it like Dragon Ball, where like every single villain, beats Goku's ass, then they just get a huge power up, and then they go from there. Then the next villain beats their ass, gets a huge power up, beat the villain, then they go from there, and keeps on going, basically increasing the power scaling. Because if you see Dragon Ball right now, in my opinion, I think Dragon Ball stopped being good after a while because like the power scaling is so bad. Like the only true contenders right now are Vegeta and Goku, and their villain at the moment at that arc, Piccolo, Krillin, all these dudes are left behind. They're not gonna do jack shit. Let's be completely honest.
Yeah, true.
They're not gonna.
I mean, I didn't really like Super that much. It was just getting me mad.
Yeah, me neither, because they were just getting out of control. Like, every fucking arc, there's a new power up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it gets kind of annoying because you feel like there's no real sense of threat. You feel like there's nothing like that. In Boruto, it's different because now we learned that the guy that they were fighting, yeah, he's basically dead, but at what cost? It took away Kurama, and it basically Sasuke's Rinnegan got fucking destroyed. So what's gonna happen now? The new generation is supposed to step up their game to basically fight the stronger people. Also, I remember back in the day, it's kind of hypocritical because back in the day, people were complaining. I don't know if you kept up with like Naruto back in the day, but people used to complain, oh, it's not about ninjas anymore. It's not about this and that. It's just big explosions everywhere, this and that. And now people are complaining that we won't really have those big explosions anymore because they're going back to their roots. So it's kind of like, what do you want? Do you want the big explosions or do you not want the big explosions? And that was also one of the things that people hated back in the day, that Naruto and Sasuke were just way too overpowered, where they just left everyone behind, and now everyone's upset that they're getting nerfed. And it's kind of like it's story progression, because now it leaves it open to get a new power source. Like, Naruto could learn some sealing jutsu from his clan. Sasuke could finally get get some disability benefits, because he doesn't have an eye or a fucking arm anymore. But there's growth there, and I don't know, people, I feel like they don't understand the Boruto story like in its entirety. They're still living like in the Naruto past, basically.
Yeah, I'm not watching Boruto. I mean, not right now. I'm gonna just wait until it ends, maybe, which is like 10 years from now.
And I noticed that there's not like I noticed that there's a huge influx of like bandwagon people. Yeah. Because back in the day, the first thing I personally feel like Boruto was the most hated anime in the world at a certain point, but it was hated unjustly in my opinion. And right now, because of the fights, because of all the flashy animation, all of a sudden people are on the bandwagon and praising it, you know, and it's kind of like, no, because the moment, you know, Boruto makes a mistake, people are gonna hate it once again, and it's not a healthy audience, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? What anime have you been watching?
Well, the one, you know, a couple. I
Which
can't
one?
say the names, but you know, well, I'm waiting for the Rise. Yeah. What was it called?
Oh no, it's not that.
No, I'm not watching that. No, I'm waiting for oh no, I'm watching Jawless Reincarnation.
You're like, oh no, I am watching that.
No. No, I'm watching Jawless Reincarnation, part 2. I've been waiting for that. It's a really good anime. You should just watch it.
I keep telling you. So, you never finished Bunny Girl Senpai, right?
Oh no, I haven't finished the movie.
Have you even started the movie though?
No.
That's cat. Oh yeah.
No, I'm waiting. What? Yeah, I've got to watch it. I know.
It's. I cried like a man. Like yeah.
Manly tears.
Manly tears, bro. I'm
also waiting for Rising of the Shield Hero season 2 to come out. Which is next year.
I was waiting for Rising of the Shield Hero 2, but I kind of gave up on it because it's been delayed for like 3 years already, man. Like I've been waiting for yeah, I'm being sarcastic. But,
no, it's supposed to come out this year, but
like, it's annoying, yeah, but it's delayed once again. You know, I want to see what's up with Naofumi, and you know, the witch with the red hair, and you know, I forgot the girl's name. What is she? A rabbit? A tiger?
Ratalia? Yeah. Ratalia? Ratalia.
You know, and what's the other one? The little chocobo girl thing, looking thing.
Oh, I forgot her name.
Yeah, the little
Yeah, I know she's named after the freaking whatever creature she is.
Yeah, I call her the chocobo chick.
The chocobo chick,
from Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But you know, I want to get back into the story. I was thinking of rewatching it, but I was like, nah.
Nah.
If I rewatch it, I want to make sure like I'm rewatching it knowing that the second season is gonna finally come.
No, me and my cousin binge watched it at his house last time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he's like, oh, after you, because I had to go home after I left. He binge watched it the rest.
It's very unique.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
The main character doesn't have a shield. I mean, doesn't have a sword. He has a shield, which is like, huh? How does this work?
If you hadn't recommended it to me, I would have never watched it because I would have been like, that's a weird concept, you know, having
a shield.
Nothing too strong, but just a shield. Like for me, that's a weird concept because I'm used to, you know, the more flashy type things.
Yeah, sword.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
like for me, the main character for me would have been the guy with the long hair, the
the spear.
Black hair. Is it the spear? I thought it was the sword.
Oh, the spear? The dude with the sword?
Yeah, black hair. Looks like Kirito.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that.
Man, those were the other heroes were weak, man.
Yeah. There's the blonde kid with the arrow. There's the pretty boy with the spear.
Yeah, they were weak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't do shit, man.
Wasn't there like on the last episode they introduced the guy with the scythe? Like the guy with
the scythe hero.
The scythe hero, right?
Yeah, from another dimension.
Yeah, like that would have been.
Yeah, there's other heroes.
Yeah. That would have been really cool. I mean, it's a cool concept once you get into it. You know, once you really get into it, I think it's a very cool concept. But yeah, what's for you? What's an anime that's like made you tear up?
Tear up?
Yeah.
You already know, Bunny Girl Senpai.
Oh, for real? That's the only anime you've ever watched that made you tear up?
No, I watched a couple, but I can't like name it right now. I mean, crap, what's that one anime called?
Hentai, bro.
No.
Yeah, it's over. Fuck.
Oh fuck, man, it's so good. I had to cry.
Yeah.
I didn't have to bust a nut. I had to tear.
You're like, I came here to bust, but I
came here with
tears.
Yeah, I came here to bust a nut. Oh no, I came here to bust a nut, but I ended up busting some tears.
Busting some tears, man. The story ended up being tragic.
Yeah,
no,
sadly.
But for me, you already know what's mine, bro. Like, I'm not even ashamed to say this right now, but I feel like I'm a strong emotional person at times, but the one that broke me down every single episode where it just had me in fucking tears, bro, was Fruits Basket.
Fruit Basket.
Yeah, dude, that anime, bro, like tears nonstop.
Oh, now I remember. Planet.
Planet.
After Story. Planet.
What is that about?
You have to watch it.
Damn.
Yeah, to understand it, because there's like, well, I can't be the best one to explain it. Well, are you gonna watch it or not, so I can spoil it for you?
Spoil it right now.
So the main character married a high school, sweetheart. They were together, like, from high school. The wife, no. So they were both high schoolers. They're both in high school. Okay, they're high schoolers. The dude's actually, I can't even fucking remember, to tell you the truth. Okay, so they get married. The wife has like a rare disease. She dies. Then they had a kid together. Oh no! So I can't even fucking explain. I'm awful at explaining.
Let's go out here. Like,
okay. Cut like
cheating. Like, what happened here? She died.
She died. She died.
That's it.
No, she died after giving birth to her daughter. Then the dude gains depression. The main character, he leaves for like 5 years without his daughter. Comes back after 5 years.
He went to get milk, never came back for 5 years. He's like, I lost my weight this morning.
He's like, damn, I miss my wife. I'm gonna go see my daughter.
Right.
So the daughter looks exactly like the mother, and then
that's bad.
Yeah, and then she also gained the mysterious disease, incurable disease.
Are you serious?
And then she dies. Oh no, they're both so no, there's more that makes it more sadder. So they were going, so she was dying, she was like getting extremely sick, and it was wintertime. They were walking to the dad was promising the daughter to, hey, let's go on vacation, let's go on a trip,
and the trip never came.
No, so he was carrying the daughter in her, like, I don't remember, carrying her or walking her with her. And then the daughter was like dying like when she was walking with the dad in the snow.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and then she just dies on her dad's arms.
Damn, that sucks.
And then out of nowhere, next episode,
she's alive.
No. We go back to the. It's just gone. We just reset the whole. We just reset it back to the high school.
What happened?
What? It reset it.
So it's what like, is it? Fucking Bunny Girls Empire or something? Like,
no, it resets. It's like a new game.
That's literally what happens in Bunny Girls Empire.
Yeah. Well, what, in the movie?
Oh fuck! I don't want to spoil it.
It's all good. I don't care.
Fuck. Okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna spoil it for you here, because spoiler alert once again, people, for Bunny Girls Empire the movie. Basically,
I thought it was a loop.
What?
I thought it was a loop.
A loop? Yeah, it is basically a loop. Well, it was kind of a loop. It is a loop actually, but there's a way to break the loop, and you just gotta watch the movie to find out how. And let's just say someone dies, but then they're not dead because of the loop, but then at a cost that'll make you cry, like me. Start tearing up right now. No, but I remember once my sister came into my room when I was watching Fruits Basket, and I was just like in tears. She's like, "What happened?" I was like, I just pointed at the TV screen. She just looked at me and closed the door. It was all bad, bro. It's all bad. Every time I watch Fruits Basket, it's all bad.
No, it's been a couple years since I last watched Fruit Basket. I do want to watch the new one. I keep forgetting. Well, is it done now?
I think there's like one more season coming out, but
okay. I can wait.
But yeah, it's really good. I think the one that came out recently this year, I think it was the 3rd season.
Oh, so did you hear about Demon Slayer season 2?
Yeah. What about it? No.
So the first 7 episodes are gonna be the movie.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, so you don't have to watch the movie, bro.
Oh wait, so if the first 7 episodes is gonna be the movie, then like, are they gonna reanimate the episodes, or are they just gonna use the movie clips, or what's gonna happen there?
Mm-hmm. I guess it's gonna be like Dragon Ball.
Super.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Super. Like, they're gonna have like some shitty quality, so you have to like force yourself to go watch the better quality stuff.
As a matter of fact, you want to know something that kind of happened like a bit similar to that was Boruto, the movie.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh damn, the movie's gonna be super good quality, which it was. And then the Boruto anime came out, and they're like, yeah, so we're gonna be recapping that movie into the Boruto anime. We're gonna reanimate everything, and everyone was ready to be like, oh, it's gonna be like shitty anime, right? Shitty animation. The animation in the anime turned out to be better than the one in the movie, like straight up. It was really good. So I'm kind of like keeping hope up, but I really hope that it's not a bad movie.
Well, I'm just hoping for well, it's gonna take a while. Shit. For the 7 episodes to go away, to get over the 7 episodes.
Yeah, it comes out once a week, right?
Yeah, so it's gonna be like what,
almost 2 months of like recap.
Yeah. I mean, that's good for the people that didn't watch the movie. And they're like, oh, screw that, I'm gonna just watch the episodes instead.
Might as well just watch the movie. Fuck it. Instead of the cliffhangers. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like, wait 2 months to watch a cliffhanger.
But then you have to wait 2 months, dude.
Nah, you could just watch the movie, you know? I mean, I already know what happens, but animation.
Yeah, you already spoiled it for me, it's okay. I mean, I don't even care.
I spoiled it? What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, my cousin too, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm like, oh, it's alright, dude, I don't care.
It's all bad.
Yeah. So, well, what the heck were we talking about games? We just got out of track.
Yeah, we went into anime. No,
so
but
yeah,
for me,
Metroid Dread.
game,
Yeah, Metroid Dread. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah. For me, the game that I'm gonna get most likely pretty soon is I think you should get it because a couple of my buddies and I are gonna begin playing it. I'm probably gonna begin streaming that game too once it comes out, and that's gonna be Battlefield 2042. 2042. The free beta comes out the 8th of October, and if I remember correctly, tomorrow comes out the one where if you bought the $30 ones, you'll get free early access one. Tomorrow. That one is tomorrow. Can I English, please?
No, for me, yeah, Metroid Dread. Then, well, there's one that came out today. Yeah, there's one that came out today. The Nickelodeon All Stars or whatever the hell it's called.
I heard about that. Like a couple of my buddies were talking about it, but I'm not sure what that's all about. It's that kind of like Smash Bros, but for Nickelodeon.
Yep, that's right, boy.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick it up later when I get paid. You know.
They should do this. They should do that, but with like all the classic cartoon characters. You know what I mean?
Look,
like
I'm pretty sure Cartoon Network's gonna follow them too. They're gonna be like, oh, they're.
I know, but all in like one game, that would be awesome. You know? Think about it.
I doubt it.
Think about it. Like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Courage the Cowardly Dog versus who? Who would be a good versus?
What, Mickey Mouse?
No, Mickey Mouse is not a cartoon. Well, Disney Channel, yeah, you right.
Yeah,
Mickey
you see,
Mouse,
versus other channels.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I doubt it.
Very interesting. Very interesting.
Unless Disney buys the other companies, you know, the other cartoon companies.
They're not allowed to buy any more companies, from what I heard.
Oh, they're not?
No, they're not allowed, because then that would become a monopoly. And if it becomes a monopoly, you know, that's illegal. So they can't own everything. So yeah, I think they're forbidden from actually buying any more things anymore. Because I could be wrong though, because I think they wanted to. There was a possibility for them to purchase a Sony.
Yeah.
But then some legal issues came up, and they're like, "Yeah, no, that we're not gonna let that happen." Oh, okay, we still made it in. Alright. It's because I'm playing Fall Guys. Gotta catch up. But yeah, Battlefield is probably one I'm probably gonna get pretty soon.
So you know what I just remembered? There's like, so about the sequel game. Oh, there we go. Oh, damn, this has 60 minutes. Alright, let me stop recording for this one. The recording is back, boys. Alright, we can start again. What the hell was I talking about? Oh, okay, now I remember what sequels I want. Well, the first one after like a freaking hour of the recording. Now, so there's a series called Valkyria Chronicles. I don't know if you heard about it.
Nah.
So yeah, we got the first one, the second one, the third one is not here in America. It's only Japan never came out. Yeah. Then the fourth one came out a couple years ago. Now we're
blow on my controller, Erwin.
What?
I said blow on my controller. I don't think I'm gonna win this one. I need luck. You don't get the reference? It's like blow on my dice. God damn it, Erwin.
I'm like, what? Blow on your controller? What? Yeah, the sequel I want. Well, I know we're gonna get it in a couple years, maybe like 10 years later. Is Valkyria Chronicles 6.
Interesting.
Oh no, 5. What the hell am I talking about?
Interesting. Yeah, that's what it is. Interesting.
Yeah, I want the 5th game to come out pretty soon, but well, if they take their sweet time, I'm hoping that they take the time to like, work out the kinks. I'm hoping they're adding an auto button, so when there's like dialogue, we don't have to keep pressing X. Because that's what I didn't really like. Keep smashing X. It's like it's voice act. Like majority of the games, like voice act.
Yeah.
And then it just stops because you have to keep pressing X.
Oh my god.
Like, is there an auto? Is there like auto dialogue? So I won't have to keep pressing X. So I'm hoping that game to get a 5th game pretty soon. I'm hoping it gets like announced in like 20.
How the hell are we losing?
Because you suck.
Oh god, my team is awful. How the hell do we only have one egg in our thing?
Did you see in that trailer some of the games look the same in the PlayStation?
Which one?
There were a couple that just showed hands, like 2 hands.
A game that I kind of that I'm waiting for?
What?
It's from a Chinese company. It's called Tales of Wukong.
Is that the one with the rings?
With the monkey.
No.
With the Monkey King?
No.
You haven't heard? Oh man, dude, you're missing out. You gotta look up the gameplay. Like they released like the gameplay of it, and oh my god, it looks amazing. It's called Tales of Wukong. It literally looks like beautiful.
Oh, so you know what game I want to? Well, I am gonna buy it later on. Is Tales of Rise.
Yeah, that's a game that I'm trying to get to because one of my brother-in-laws actually brought it when to my house one day, and he was playing it, and it's very, very, very interesting.
Yeah, that game actually looks really fun. I want to play it, but I
wow,
heard,
we still lost. Oh god.
No, I heard the story about it too, like the what happens. We go from what's it called? What's the word? When you rescue like a whole fucking people, like a group of people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go save a group of people, racism, and we save the planet, then we go to space to save, I don't know, the galaxy, I think.
It's an interesting concept, yeah.
We go from saving the world to saving the universe.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
It makes sense why it's called The Rise. Everyone's rising.
When you want to leave it here, part 1, part 2 next time. Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, we can stop now if you want.
Alright then, let's get it. Thanks for having me, Erwin.
No problem. Thanks for being here.
It was very fun. We're gonna get part 2. Maybe we're gonna get a little spooky. Yeah, like we might get a little spooky. October. We could just do that for Halloween, like Halloween stream or something like that. Afterwards,
Halloween stream. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Alright then, but once again, thank you, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Alright, bye. Thanks.
Peace.
So, we still playing later today?